Hi, Porkins. You ask a great question. In the very first chunk of code in the solution, it says, I observe that there are no missing values other than those indicated by group NA for occupation. How are we supposed to observe this? The summary and string functions do not show us this. There is no unique function used to see all entries is NA. Would not have worked. We could use head data frame or even just data frame, but we can only view so many lines. That does not guarantee that we would have seen this. What should bring the test taker to the conclusion that there are no missing values? How are we supposed to know that there is a group NA in the data set using the chunk of code provided? That's a very good question, and the modules don't give you this answer. The SOA's model solution doesn't give you this answer. That's why you should enroll in our online course. We have tutorials that show you hands-on experience of how you can detect missing values and run checks for yourself so that when you take this exam, you can be confident that you will not omit anything such as this. We have 9 practice exams, so you have plenty of opportunities to get hands-on experience. Then you can review the solutions with over 30 hours of tutorial videos. This combination of testing plus reviewing gives you lots of experience. We also have lesson videos that cover all the statistical concepts from the modules, which reduces the amount of time that you need to study for this exam. So here's the answer to your question. There are different types of missing values. The simplest type is missing at random. This is when there's no pattern between the missingness and the value of the variable. Think, for example, if you are analyzing claim data and one of your computers has coffee spilled on it. That data will just get randomly erased, and there's no reason for it to be not related to the outcome. So you could just delete those observations with no effect. But then there's also missing not at random. This is where the value of the variable that is missing is related to the reason that it is missing. An example is a survey with regard to illegal drug use, where respondents are reluctant to admit that they have broken the law. The final type of missingness is what this problem is talking about. It's hidden missingness, where the value is coded incorrectly, such as when a numeric variable that has 999 or 0 or a factor doesn't match the data dictionary. So let's take a look at your example here. In RStudio, I've loaded the data, and if I just run the summary function, you're right, it just shows you these values. And if there were actual missing values, then you'd see under the occupation field here, it would say NAs and then the number of missing values. You can also do if you load the tidyverse library, there's this function called count, which I like to use because it shows you the number of records in each group. So here it says group 1, 2, 3, group NA 2000. There's your answer. You could have also just read the data dictionary. If you looked here, where's our data dictionary? In the description on the end of the project statement, it actually tells you that those values were missing. Let's look right here. Occupation. A sixth group represents cases where the occupation is unknown.